In 2025, President Donald Trump's administration has outlined a budget plan that emphasizes fiscal conservatism, national security, and energy independence. The proposed budget includes significant tax cuts, defense spending increases, and reductions in social welfare programs. 1. Tax cuts and economic growth. The administration aims to extend the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, proposing up to $4.5 trillion in tax cuts over the next decade. These cuts are designed to stimulate economic growth, reduce corporate tax rates, and provide relief to middle-class families. However, critics argue that the benefits may disproportionately favor the wealthy and increase the national deficit. 2. Defense spending increase. A central component of the budget is a 12% increase in defense spending, bringing the Pentagon's allocation to nearly $900 billion. This boost aims to enhance military readiness, support modernization efforts, and strengthen national security. 3. Border security and immigration enforcement. The budget allocates $175 billion for immigration and border enforcement. This funding supports the construction of barriers, advanced surveillance technologies, and increased personnel to secure the U.S.-Mexico border. 4. Energy independence initiatives. The administration prioritizes energy independence by promoting the development of domestic energy resources, including oil, natural gas, and renewable energy. The budget includes investments in infrastructure and incentives for energy production to reduce reliance on foreign energy sources. 5. Social welfare program reductions. Significant cuts are proposed for social welfare programs, including Medicaid, food assistance, and housing subsidies. The administration argues that these reductions will encourage self-sufficiency and reduce government spending. However, opponents express concern over potential impacts on vulnerable populations. 6. Foreign aid and diplomacy budget cuts. The budget proposes a nearly 50% reduction in the State Department's funding, aiming to close overseas diplomatic missions and reduce staff. Additionally, funding for international organizations such as the United Nations and NATO is significantly decreased, reflecting a shift towards an America First foreign policy. 7. Infrastructure investment. The administration seeks to invest in infrastructure projects, including transportation, broadband, and energy systems. The goal is to modernize the nation's infrastructure, create jobs, and stimulate economic growth. 8. Education and workforce development. The budget emphasizes vocational training and workforce development programs to address skills gaps and support economic mobility. Funding is directed towards apprenticeships, technical education, and initiatives that align education with labor market needs. 9. Healthcare policy reforms. Proposed reforms include reducing federal spending on healthcare programs and promoting market-based solutions. The administration advocates for increased competition and consumer choice to drive down costs and improve quality. 10. Fiscal responsibility and debt reduction. The budget outlines a plan to reduce the federal deficit by cutting discretionary spending and implementing efficiency measures. The administration aims to balance the budget over the next decade through a combination of spending cuts and economic growth. President Trump's 2025 budget priorities reflect a commitment to conservative fiscal policies, national security, and energy independence. While supporters argue that these measures will strengthen the economy and reduce government overreach, critics caution about potential impacts on social services and international relations. As the budget proposal moves through Congress, debates over its provisions are expected to intensify.